Hi creative friends, Melissa Ullman here, the Creative Chatterbox and design team contributor for Creative Life Scrapbooking. So today I am going to be sharing with you how to create the base of this layout. So many times we get asked, like, how do you, when you say cut out the inside to leave a 1/4 inch frame or a 1/2 inch frame or a 2 inch frame, how do you do that? So today I am going to show you exactly how to do that. So this layout right here is a great example. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut out the inside, leaving a 1 1/4 inch frame to complete this layout. Then the pieces that we cut from the inside, then now we're going to cut them down to create our photo mats. So we're getting more use out of our base than just layering paper up on top of it. So let me show you how to do that. So you're going to need your trimmer, and with the Creative Memories trimmer, the beautiful thing about it is that it has this little marking here on the side, and that means that there's 1 inch from this marking to the edge of the housing unit on each side. So when we place, in this case we want a 1 1/4 inch frame, so we're going to place the edge of this at 1 1/4 inches. Well, once we put this down, how do we know where 1 1/4 is? We can look on the side, we can, but if we're looking at the little tick marks on the top, and there's 1 inch from here, which is the blade, to the edge of the housing unit, that means that we want it at 1 1/4. That means we're going to place the edge of our housing unit here at 2 1/4. So we're going to take and we're going to puncture or press down on that, and you're just going to drag this all the way down, keeping pressure on it until you get to the bottom down here. And to leave it off at 1 1/4, so 1 1/4 would take the blade to 10 3/4, which means we want the edge of the housing unit at 11 3/4. And then you let up. So you see that has created that slice right there. Now we're going to do the same thing here. We'll put the edge to 1 1/4, and then we're going to take and place the edge of this at 2 1/4 and puncture down and do the same thing. We'll take it to 11 3/4, and then you're just going to keep doing the same thing, rotating it. So you're going to have to do a little bit of math when you do this. So if you were doing a different sized mat or cutting out a different sized mat, then you're just going to place the edge accordingly. So let's say I was doing a 1/2 inch, I'm going to put it at a 1/2 inch. And then I would puncture down at 1 1/2 inches, because I'd be taking a 1/2 inch and adding 1. Okay, so from here to the edge is the 1, so it means it's going to puncture at a 1/2 inch. But I want to keep going at 1 1/4 inch. So again, puncture on all 4 sides the same. So you see it just cuts out the inside. We have then our frame that is for the outside. So we're going to place then the rest of our layout, in this case, this piece on top of it, and then we are going to cut the mats from this inside piece here. So for you to learn and to find the instructions for this layout here, you can head on over to our website, www.creativelifescrapbooking.com, to download the further instructions. Thank you guys for joining me today. Happy scrapping!